in this video, we're going to talk about, basically how you gain wealth. The easiest way to gain wealth. But in order to do this, you'd have to either believe this religious stuff or have no morals. And it's becoming a televangelist or starting a megachurch, or both. You can start a megachurch or be a televangelist. Good. If you really believe the stuff, that's great. If you don't, and you do it, that means you just have no morals. But hey, you become extremely wealthy. I can name a couple, and I won't do it, that I believe they are televangelists and have their megachurches. They're making millions of dollars that really don't believe, and you can tell by the way they talk. Because a lot of them, you notice if you watch these churches, these televangelists, or these megachurches, I'm not going to name any of them. All they talk about the same type of nonsense where they control their congregation. And that's the thing. Your congregation will never question anything you say. They will not look it up. You can say whatever you want against evolution. They're not going to look it up to see if you're telling the truth. Or you look at any nonsense you want. They will believe it without checking. And listen to what some of these people say in these churches. There's a lot of videos about it. You see how they control their congregation. You say, well, you can seek knowledge. Should always be seeking knowledge and compare it to Scripture. Scripture is always right. Everything has to be compared in light of Scripture. You got to have that type of spiel added to your preaching. You got to keep your congregation hooked. If you're charismatic, if I was charismatic, I would do this. I would create a megachurch and be a televangelist and make millions. I do not care if I'm about ripping people off. Okay, if it's legal and I can rip people off and get away with it, hell yeah, I'm doing it, because I'd rather have money. I don't want to be a pathetic loser that I am. I do not care if I'm living in a nice house making $50 million a year. What the hell do I care? If these people are not going to search the truth on their own, not my problem. But if you have no morals, lack morals, or any of that stuff or concern, you can do it. I'll deny evolution. I don't care. If it's $50 million a year, hell yeah. I'll argue with people like Richard Dawkins and Matt Dillahunty and all these people. I won't win, but I won't lose either, because I watched enough videos. I know how they just turn themselves off. If you want to build wealth, nothing beats a megachurch or television. And they're tax-free. Remember that. You can sell clothing, you sell books, food, whatever. You can have restaurants, all that stuff in your church, and it's tax-free. So you're getting a huge amount of money in your pockets. Of course, it's expensive to run those churches. And I'm going to put a video in the description where Thunderfoot, Aaron Ra, and Matt Dillahunty go to a church. That you should watch that, because they discuss how much money it costs to run the church, how much money they make, and all this stuff. And you get to hear how they keep the people hooked. The music is very important. You got to have the right music to keep them hooked. But seriously, though, I want to tell you, televangelists and megachurches are the best way to make money. And I suggest if you have no morals, you don't mind if you don't. I would feel a bit guilty ripping these people off, in the congregation. But, I realize, hey, they're foolish enough to believe this nonsense. There's a lot of information out there that disproves all this stuff. They don't want to search it. Their problem, not mine. And it's legal. Think about that. It is absolutely legal to do these things. These churches do it all the time. Oh, well, it's their choice, right? Feel free to like, subscribe. Feel free to watch any of my other videos. Feel free to leave a comment. Thanks. And if you're wondering, yeah, I'm willing to be crooked to make money. I won't break the law. That's just plain stupid. What's the point of going to prison and getting a beef injection, right? Do not need a beef injection or a protein enema. Wouldn't break the law to get rich, but I wouldn't mind getting rich. People hate on people like Kim Kardashian and all that stuff because of things they do to make money, but hey, it's better than being poor, and it's better than being a loser like me. Thanks.